small business market's incredibly fragmented, and everybody we run into says, every small business needs this. You know, tell me about your product. Every small business needs it. Everybody needs what I do. And it's really hard because, to your point, getting to that consumer, understanding that consumer, selling to that consumer is very difficult. Your customer base here is a bit of small, a bit of large, a bit of mid-size, but as you come out of the box and you try to identify yourself, and is it relationships? Is it product? Is it effectiveness? What's the business model strategy that's really allowed you to propel forward?
Well, the strategy we're pursuing now is what we're calling the Optimized New York strategy, which is we're going to understand every region that we're in. So we start with New York, which is, of course, the biggest region. We're going to understand that, have our clients understand that we know them. We know this region. And then once we do this really well, and we've gotten this, doing at a certain level that we feel comfortable with, then we'll do it in other regions. So we're going to go region by region by region, basically go to the big, the top 20 DMAs and develop those markets one after another. But we're going to know that region when we go in there so that our clients can be rest assured that we're going to get them business from that region. At the same time, that allows us to service somebody that's, say, a brand that wants to reach a larger basis. They'll be able to go through us to reach different regions in a targeted way. The thing that we're finding is that media actually makes SEO better. Traffic makes SEO better. Their online program is helped by multiple things, generating interest, word of mouth. If you're reading those posts in my blog, if you look at the instant searches on Google and you see what drops down, a lot of times those instant searches are what people hear in media, all right? So
right.
We want to have a comprehensive approach to our SEO. It's becoming more than just, technology, links, content. It's become about, building out a relationship with the community of which you're targeting. We noticed, in working with some of our clients that did some radio work, that the loyalty programs from radio really started driving a lot of traffic. I'm talking about tens of thousands of people to the site. And while it wasn't particularly targeted, we found ways to capture the interest of that traffic and actually generate leads for our clients. So combining that with the SEO that we did to get the quality leads and then the traffic to get, the more broad-based leads was effective and very cost-effective program that we're launching. The impetus to really put it into play was, Google announced in the last month or so that they were focusing on New York, so we didn't want to miss the boat too far behind.
Nice. I love it, Butch, because we were talking earlier about O2O, right? And what's he talking about? He's talking about search and radio.
Right.
I mean, whoever uses search and radio in the same sentence? Very few people. And yet, what is it? That's an O2O strategy, offline, online. I mean, you could argue,
right.
I mean, radio is an offline strategy, an old and traditional model. And yet they've been successful in sort of helping customers to identify that the two fit together.
Well, I think this is one of the mistakes that people make when they dive in to digital media. They start thinking that old traditional media is dead. It's not dead.